What's poppin', world? Tap in, tap in. If you like substance, go ahead and follow, go ahead and subscribe. You already know what to do. Let's get into this. What's up, y'all? What's good? Today, I just want to do a welfare check on everybody, right? I want to do a welfare check. Right now is July, you know. So it's been approximately 6 months since we had a change of presidency, right? I think Trump got in, in the January, right? So let's just say it's been about 6 months. And I know that, prior to him getting in, or when he got in, a lot of people said that, slavery was coming back, blacks would be in chains. Basically, it was the end of the world, you know what I mean? The world was about to be turned upside down. So, I'm just reaching out to see how everybody doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, truly, genuinely doing this to, get a welfare check on everybody. I want to see what everybody got going on. You know what I'm saying? People saying that blacks weren't gonna be able to work jobs no more. We're gonna be able to, buy houses, cars. Blacks was gonna be denied education. They weren't gonna be able to play certain sports. All these churches was gonna be burnt down. Blacks gonna be able to shop at certain stores no more. Wasn't gonna be able to take trips, vacations. They was gonna be denied access to fly on planes and all this other stuff, and I was gonna have to use certain bathrooms, certain water fountains. They said all this stuff was gonna happen, if Trump got in office. So, I truly, I genuinely want to do a welfare check. I want to see how everybody doing, because I don't want to see nobody's peoples out here struggling. You know what I'm saying? Behind this new president in office and all of that. So I genuinely want to do a welfare check. They saying blacks weren't gonna be able to play sports no more. I mean, they was saying all kind of stuff. And me personally, I'm still in the same house. I still got my cars and all that good stuff. Kids doing good, wife doing good, family doing all right. Everything's straight. Working. Work is cool. So I'm still able to go to the gym and work out. They said blacks be denied access to public gyms and all that stuff like that. So I really want to know how y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? There's the people out here in chains. I mean, what's going on? This is a true, genuine welfare check. I'm concerned, because they said a lot. And again, we 6 months in. And they said by now we would all be in chains. So I just want to know how y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Is everything cool? You know what I'm saying? You still able to attend your job, your church, the gym, stores, still able to get cars and houses. They said blacks wouldn't be able to, be entrepreneurs no more, wouldn't be able to own businesses, run businesses, do all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be able to thrive, wouldn't be able to, they said they wouldn't even be able to go out and party publicly anymore, you know what I'm saying? They been saying all this stuff was about to be shut down. So I'm just genuinely trying to get a welfare check going on here. How y'all doing? And hey, things may not be great or perfect, but I just want to know how y'all doing. Is y'all in chains? I mean, what's going on? Let me know what's going on. I wish everybody the best. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody doing all right. But just let me know what's going on. Everybody cool? Everything cool? Y'all all right? But it's all fun and games, guys. But I always remember this. Keep God first. Keep God first no matter what. And everything gonna work out. I love you all. Be blessed.